Alright, looks like both of them are up. Alright, so how's everyone doing? Welcome in. Justin! Good morning, Justin. How you doing? Welcome in, Justin. No, Tyler, he can't because we're not going to be able to go crazy with any type of audio today since I'm on both platforms. But Justin, it's really not that bad, honestly, I promise. We could go through it later this week or weekend, you said. Yeah, it's really not too bad, honestly. Yes, exactly. Malachi, how you doing? Good morning. Welcome in. What's going on? Corey, welcome in as well. Everyone, welcome in. Yes, exactly, Malachite. That is why. 100%.
Ground flight deck hose disconnected and starting refueling.
Alright, this is going to be a very interesting flight today. Justin, that's awesome. I appreciate the feedback. Tyler, we are going to attempt a flight here from Shanghai to Hong Kong, Kai Tak. We're going to attempt it. We are going to attempt it. I have not done this route in a very long time. T-Rod, good morning, T-Rod. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone.
Re-5 left. Wind 060 at 10. Visibility 10. Rain.
Is it
Sky
really
clear.
visible?
Temperature 13, dew point 9er. QNH 1013. Transition level 110. Localizer service may be unreliable.
I can
Monitor
customize it a
closely
little
for
bit.
updates.
If anybody doesn't like
Advise
it, let me
on
know.
course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information whiskey. Shanghai Pudong International
Justin, it's
Airport,
not on my end.
information whiskey. 0800 Zulu. Arriving and
Yeah,
departing
it's not
runways
on my
34 left, 35 right, 34 right, 35 left. Wind LE, monitor closely for updates.
Guys, Davio's on board.
It should be Malachite. This is what I'm seeing on my screen. It's showing it's up. It's not showing the chat though. Yeah, it's not showing the chat here. Let me see here real quick.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Yeah, it's not showing it combined here on my main chat though. That's weird. Yeah, because it's not syncing both windows up at the same time. I was hoping I could pop out. Let me see here real quick if I can pop out. That's the main chat. Yeah, I might have to mess with the chat software in the morning actually. I thought this program would show both, but unfortunately it's not. It's only showing one, which is strange. No, Bridie, you can't. You can't. Alright, let's see what we got here. Shanghai clearance, Japan Air 547, ready to copy IFR. Attack, information whiskey. Got it, Justin? You got it?
Give me 1 second for that clearance. Japan Air 547. Pudong clearance. Cleared to Kai Tak via the horizon. 901 Delta departure. Then as filed. Expect runway 35 right. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 119.075. Squawk 7264.
Clear the contact via the HSN 91 Delta departure, then is filed. Expect runway 35 right, initial climb 4,000, departure 119075, squawk 7264 for Japan Air 547.
Japan Air 547. Read back correct. Ground will
You
be
find
on
it, Bridie? You
121.
find it?
Decimal 625.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Japan Airlines and the entire crew, my name is Taylor. We are delighted to welcome you aboard Japan Airlines Flight 547, departing from Shanghai Pudong International Airport and heading to Hong Kong. We kindly ask you to take your seats as indicated on your boarding passes, stowing your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. Should you require any assistance, please do not hesitate to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and we wish you a pleasant journey.
All right, 147 V2 speed. All right, APU is starting. Whole frame picture? What do you mean, Justin? Like the images you sent me? Or do you mean like the whole canvas, like with all the cameras and everything? No, the images you made, you mean? It shouldn't be that hard. It's easier to set those up after you have like the main camera layout all set, and then you can put those over top. Otherwise, it'll get out of sequence in your source list, and then they'll actually show behind all your cameras instead of on top. All right, APU is on. Shanghai ground, Japan Air 547 ready for push and start.
Japan Air 547, Pudong ground, push and start approved. Face south.
Push approved, face south for Japan Air 547.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Yeah, Justin, I can help you with it. It is very tricky. It took me a while to get mine set as well.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
All right, fuel pumps on. All right, let's see here. Hopefully this works.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
It's okay, Justin. It's okay.
Ground to cockpit. Please
set here for pushback.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
All right, packs off. Starting engine 2. Bridie, what? Is it the tapping thing getting confusing? Maybe. I figured as much. I kind of got that hint after reading that comment. All right, starting engine 1. Jill, good morning, Jill. Welcome in. We are flying Japan Airlines from Shanghai to the old Hong Kong airport known as Kai Tak. A very awesome approach, right over the top of the city. I just loaded the custom airport in, so hopefully everything is accurate on the airport. Jurgen, good morning, Jurgen. Welcome in. Welcome aboard. Jill, we might be a little too far west, unfortunately. We're going to be over by China.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow.
Unfortunately,
Stand by.
yeah. I've actually never done this airport approach before, so I'm kind of excited to try it. Yes, Tyler, yes. It is the old retired airport they don't use anymore. Malachite, I'm sure you know about the old famous checkerboard that's supposed to be in this scenery.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
All right, taxi lights are on. Justin, it's free. The airport is free. I found a video about it. I don't have like all the custom waypoints and everything loaded in because it takes a lot of work to like actually type everything in the custom file. So we're just going to do it kind of all visual. Fingers crossed. Justin, that's free. That's free. Marvix, welcome in, Marvix. Good morning, welcome in. Shanghai ground, Japan Air 547, ready for taxi, runway 35 right. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Thank you for the congrats.
Japan Air 547, runway 35 right taxi via Lima 02, Victor 2, Tango 2, Papa 1.
Alright, flight control check. Taxi 35 right, Lima 02, Victor 2, Tango 2, Papa 1 for Japan Air 547. Alright, let's see what we got here. Going to be departing out of Shanghai.
Cabin attendants, arm doors.
Yeah, no worries,
and
Jill, not a
cross-check.
problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Japan Airlines flight
Should have
547
plenty of time
Hong Kong.
to
Our estimated
show
flight
pets
time is
again
approximately 1
Thursday,
hour and
Friday,
55
Saturday,
minutes.
Sunday, Monday.
We kindly ask you to pay close attention to the following safety demonstration, which contains important information for your safety, even for our frequent flyers. Please fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the
Corey,
buckle and
what's up,
adjusting
Corey?
the strap. Ensure your seat backs and tray tables are in the
Welcome
upright
in on the
position,
other channel, Corey.
and window blinds are open for takeoff. Mobile phones and electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be stowed. Smoking, including e-cigarettes, is prohibited on board. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Pull the mask towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Life vests are located under your seat. Put them
right
on
turn
only
coming
after
up here
leaving
on
the
Tango
aircraft.
2.
Emergency lighting
I
will
totally
guide
understand,
you to the
Jill.
nearest
Totally
exit,
understand.
which may be behind you. In case of evacuation,
Have to show the
leave
cat,
all
too, this
personal
weekend as well.
belongings behind and follow crew instructions. If any electronic device
Which
becomes
ATC am
hot
I
or
using,
catches
Marvix?
fire,
I am
please
using
inform
Say
a crew member
Intentions.
immediately. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Does all the ATC as well as the cabin announcements. You mean like to increase the RAM, Justin? That's actually very tricky. Marvix, I appreciate the compliments on the setup. Thank you so much. Any questions, feel free to ask. Myself and the mods will answer any questions you have.
Japan Air 547, contact tower on 118.4. Take care.
Over to tower 1184 for Japan Air 547. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, we should be, Malachi. We should be. No one has said otherwise. Shanghai Tower, Japan Air 547, ready for departure, 35 right. Alright, fuel flow reset, landing lights are on.
Japan Air 547, Kudung Tower, runway 35 right, wind 060 at 10, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 35 right, clear for takeoff, Japan Air 547.
Approaching runway 35 right. Approaching runway 35 right.
Corey, are you really? That's funny. That's funny, Corey. Alright, thrust stabilized.
On runway 35 right remaining.
Toga set.
2,600 feet.
80 knots. B1. Rotate.
And we got rotate.
Positive rate. $400.
Standard 547, contact departure.
Over to departure for Japan Air 547. Flaps retracting. Jurgen, no, I missed it. I actually missed it. I haven't pulled it up yet. As soon as I got home today, I was trying to hurry up and get the airport loaded in and get the settings redone there for the other channel. No, I will definitely check it here once we get a little further into the flight. Shanghai departure, Japan Air 547, passing 3,000 for 4,000. No, Corey, it's because I actually turned them on at different times.
Japan Air 547, Shanghai departure, radar contact, climb via the SID.
Fly by the SID for Japan Air 547. Alright, up to 9,300. Justin, you missed the stickers? I know, I know. Kinda so-so. I gotta keep, like, checking messages. I've got two that are actually
Japan Air
replying to.
547, contact Shanghai Control on 126.175.
Over Shanghai Control, 126.175 for Japan Air 547. Thanks, see you. Corey, they're actually a manual switch, so unless you turn them both on at the exact same time, they're not in sync. Yeah, no, exactly. That is better than no message. As long as they don't keep giving me the runaround, we should be good. Shanghai Control, Japan Air 547 with you, 8,000.
Japan Air 547, Shanghai Control identified. Good afternoon, Shanghai. Pudong, QNH 1012.
QNH 1012 for Japan Air 547. Alright, up to 11,200. Standard altimeter settings.
Pleased to inform you that the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode. Our cabin service will begin shortly. Thank you for your attention and enjoy the flight with Japan Airlines.
We have an excellent team on board today, and we will have to solve any assistance you may require throughout the flight. Our in-flight entertainment has begun.
Corey, you're running on 40 minutes of sleep? No way, Corey.
Inform you that the cabin crew will
That
now
is
begin
crazy.
Snack and beverage service. We invite you to
That
Please
is
write
crazy.
correct
Be safe,
equipment.
Corey, seriously.
After the service, selected items from the Japan Airlines shop will be available for your convenience. Thank you for flying with us, and we hope you enjoy your refreshments.
EAP, I'll have to have Nick reset those. It might be because I resynced it here off the computer, possibly, when I reset all the stream settings. I'll have him check it. Yeah, because I had to like log out of everything here and kind of reinstall the plugin. So I think that's what fixed the chat. Alright, up to 17,000. We'll see if this new map view works here for everyone. Give me feedback on it. See if I need to make the screen a little larger or not for it. Oh, you did? Alright, I appreciate that, Malachi. Thank you for doing that. I said I'll have Nick fix it. Oh yeah, Tyler, he'll have to, I'll probably have to re-sign in after the stream, unfortunately. Hopefully we can get above this weather here soon. Corey, you mean concrete, Corey? I'm assuming you mean concrete. Jurgen, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I think I got an alert. Yes, I did. Got you added in. Hopefully we get above this weather here soon. Cruising altitude is going to be 35,000 feet. Breakfast coming at 7? That sounds amazing. I'm hungry for breakfast right now. Thanks, Corey. Of course, I'm always hungry, though. Tyler, it's another tracking software. Like you can track flights with Navigraph, but Volanta is, in my opinion, a little bit better. It shows you like landing rate and everything too. Marvix, what do you mean? How many times you need for arrive at this level of sim? Or like, you mean like how long it took me, to build it? Yeah, no problem, Marvix. It took me roughly a year and a half and almost 40 hours a week non-stop to build everything. Basically started it all with the floor, adding the yokes and rudders, adding the instrument panel, self-wiring everything. About 75% of it is OEM Boeing equipment, and then the remainder is a combination of flight deck solutions. It's self-wired, self-interfaced, and self-coded. So any of the components I actually took apart, maybe added my own switches, encoders, backlighting. But everything is fully customizable. So for instance, everything's fully interfaced. So I can turn down or turn up the backlighting. Everything operates just like the real aircraft. Everything dims just like the real aircraft do. I think I can pan the overhead camera a little bit here. Let me see if I can do this still. I should be able to. Yeah, so it's a full interfaceable overhead panel. Tyler, it can work for Microsoft Flight Sim, but I do have to run ProSim, and ProSim and Microsoft do not always work every time there are updates between the two. So I had a lot of issues every time one of those softwares would update. I would have to kind of go back and forth between having the sim work and not having the sim work. So I spent a lot more time messing with that than actually getting it to work. Plus the ProSim software is pretty expensive. This was actually all free as far as interfacing. It just took a lot of custom X-Lewis scripts to make everything work. The only difference using Microsoft Flight Sim with ProSim is I can interface Arduino tile interfacing.
Climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350 for Japan Air 547. So Microsoft Flight Sim, I can interface Arduino as well as fidget robotic control boards and a whole bunch of different interfacing. So if I switch over to ProSim and Microsoft Flight Sim, the motorized throttles will work, the speed brakes will work, and all of the servo gauges will work as well. So that's the only thing I can't interface here on X-Plane. Friday's never heard of IHOP? Yeah, basically, Tyler, I did use it last year for about a month, and then after they started doing a bunch of updates, a lot of the stuff like stopped working, and support's kind of back and forth. I mean, you got to catch them on a good day. So I kind of gave up with it and switched to X-Plane. I've been on it ever since now. Never had any issues with it. Oh yeah, they do. They do. Chocolate chip, blueberry, cheesecake, I think around fall time they've got like some type of pumpkin spice one as well. They've got so much different stuff there. It's amazing. No way, Jill, did you really? How did you like working there though? Like, honestly. Next level basic, I know. You love working there? I figured, Jill, I figured. That'd be awesome. Yes, biscuits and gravy. Yes, 100% Malachi. Alright, what I'm gonna see here, I don't even know if I can find the ILS information for Kai Tak. You know what, Jill? I think I've only ate there one time. Alright, let's see. I think it actually might pull it up here. We'll see if this actually works. Alright, we're at cruising altitude right through the clouds. That's lovely. Alright, we'll see if this pulls up the charts here. It might. Cookie jar in Fairbanks, Corey? No, I have not. I have not. I'm trying to think, no, I haven't. I spent a lot more time eating in Anchorage than I did Fairbanks. Hopefully get out of the clouds here soon. This is all live weather and live time of day as well. Justin, you did? You made it home from work before I even started stream? That's crazy. Yeah, no, it is lovely weather. It is. At home at 1:30. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I got home right around 2:10, and it took me about an hour to get everything set up. No, you left early. Alright, we're at cruise. It's going to be kind of a little long of a flight, but I think the approach is going to be awesome. That's really why I wanted to do this flight. Hopefully the visual approach, the weather doesn't mess it up, because I'm not going to be looking forward to that. Where do you want to go, Tyler? Where do you want to go? What's everyone think of the flight data banner? Do you like the other one better or this one? You do? Okay, okay. I was just curious. Just curious. I can easily switch it back. There is a custom one available. I haven't messed with the custom one yet. You know what? I think... Let me see if I can be fancy here. I think I can. Alright, Bridie, that's fair. That's fair. Let me see here. What if I do that? And that? See how that looks. Maybe that's a little better. Yeah, Justin, I think the customizable one, I can add stuff. I'll have to look at it. No, I think that's inaccurate because the actual BHHX destination airport is not actually in the system. I think that's part of the problem. Pilot window better? What do you mean? What do you mean, Jill? Tilted down? I'm trying to see which view you're looking at.
Japan Air 547, contact Shanghai Control on 120.75.
Over to Shanghai Control 120.75 for Japan Air 547. Shanghai Control, Japan Air 547 with you, flight level 350.
Japan Air 547. 547, Shanghai Control, identified. Good evening.
Hey, Captain TailSpin 86, would you like anything to drink or a small snack while we're cruising?
Need to go make food? I know, I need to eat too. I haven't ate anything since lunch almost 8 hours ago, actually. No, we're okay in the flight deck. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Captain. I'm glad to hear everything is okay in the flight deck.
Peanut butter. Wingstop. That sounds so good right now, seriously. I usually, my stomach doesn't do well with it, but I'd be willing to give it another shot sometime. Give it a chance. Yeah, chill, I know. I mean, I pretty much snacked like all day today though, so. Maybe more like 6 hours, because it was closer to like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Malachite, it starts Tuesday morning. So I will be off work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday for the holiday weekend, and then I will start Tuesday morning at 6 a.m. Jill, I think I've had it 3 times, and all 3 times my stomach got a little sick afterwards for about a day and a half, 2 days. Might just be me, but I haven't had it since I lived back in Indiana, which would have been about almost 3 years ago. And I tried 3 different locations in Indiana, same symptoms. Yeah, Malachite, I think my plan, roughly, depending on what happens with the wonderful Double T app, my plan is roughly streaming about 6 p.m. to 10 or 6 p.m. to 11 weekdays, and then Saturday, Sunday, go back to our usual like 7 to 11 or 6 to 10, and then back again a night one as well, like 1 to 4 or so, which actually would have to be Friday and Saturday, because I'd have to be, it's gonna switch basically. So Sunday night through Thursday night will probably be like 6 to 10 or 7 to 11 p.m. Central Time, and then Friday, Saturday will be like 6 to 10, 7 to 11, and then again roughly 1 a.m. to like 4 a.m. Work till 10. Yeah, I mean I can kind of see what happens with it, honestly. 7 to 11 probably won't be too bad for me, honestly. That gives me enough time, really, at the end of the evening and stuff. But yeah, we can kind of play it by ear. Friday, Saturday nights, we can definitely do a lot later ones. I'm surprised I don't sleepwalk to the kitchen to get a snack while I'm sleeping. You know, I don't think I've ever done that. I have actually woke up early, like 1 or 2 in the morning, and actually threw a steak on the grill before outside, which is actually kind of funny. I've done that once or twice, but no, I usually don't sleepwalk to the fridge. Hopefully this weather changes here soon. I am running live weather. AP, I've never had that before, actually. So I made it overnight? No way, Jill. I've actually taken food to bed before and left it like on the nightstand, and then woke up and like never even finished half of it. Up and down the street? No way, that's funny. That's funny, Malachi. That's funny. No, righty, I have done that. I have done that. I'll admit it because I thought it was actually kind of funny too. I did do that. Definitely did. Yes, Justin, you can. You can. Salami? Oh, Jill, salami sounds good. I honestly love salami. One of my favorites. Alright, everything on the approach is actually configured in here, so we're going to see how good this actually works. No worries, no worries. Take your time. Seriously, Malachi? That's funny. That's hilarious. Sit on your car hood. Oh, that's a new one. That's a new one for sure. I don't think I've ever heard something like that before. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. Fuck the whole house up, seriously? Oh, righty, I do too. I do too. I usually have so many chips and random snacks in there, usually peanuts and chocolate covered almonds and everything. I haven't had anything in there in a little while though. Yeah, I would too, Jill. I would too. I think everyone here could believe that. Mini fridge in the bedroom? Okay, that's a new one. That's a new one. Don't give me any ideas. Believe it or not, I actually had a mini fridge in my computer office room. So I thought it'd be a great idea. I could just go in there, grab a couple Mountain Dews or something while I'm gaming on my computer setup. And believe it or not, I actually kept forgetting it was in there, and I'd actually go downstairs and grab drinks out of the main fridge. I used to do that all the time. Justin, that sounds amazing. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous right now. I know. I'll be right there too. I'm getting on the next flight right now. Actually, I might just drive. It'll still be breakfast by the time I get there, I think. Is that your vote, Jill? We can try it. I don't know. Sausage legs? What the heck is that? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Might be a little more than 4 hours. Malachi, you would use that terminology. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I know, Tyler, I know. Alright, let's see what this is. I have no idea, everyone, so be patient. I have no idea. I didn't pick it. It does, Malachite, it does. I know, Malachite, I know. She definitely did. She definitely did. Yes, exactly, Malachite. Yeah, 100%. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. No way, Justin, no way. That's not good. That's not good at all. You can't have bad eggs. Pizza rolls? Oh, no way. How do you go from that long list of pizza rolls? What? Oh, no. Oh, that's so funny. No way, Malachi, do you really? That's awesome. No, I know, Justin, I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. I still would have had everything else. I would have threw some pancakes or waffles in there and said, okay, no eggs, big deal. Malachi, that's actually awesome. I did not know you could do that. That's crazy. No, that's a really good idea, honestly. Yes. Triple W tutorials. Yeah, that's actually cool. I'm gonna have to start reading these tutorials. No, Bridie doesn't. No, she just looks for the door button. Peanut butter hearts? Is it like Leftover Valentine's Day? Or are they peanut butter eggs? No, Justin, I did not. What did I miss there? I mean, it's Valentine's Day was only like a month ago. That's not too bad. What, Justin? Are you serious? So what's that do for Unify? Because I thought Unify, well, I don't know if Unify is actually, now that I think about it. Ubiquity, I don't know if they are. Oh, okay, that makes sense, Justin. That makes sense. I'll say mine's like 3 years old, I think. Wait, it's good. You actually even look at the instructions, Brady? I just wing it right out of the gate. I don't even look at the instructions once. No, yeah, no, facts, Justin. I've got 2. Cover Girl, good morning. Welcome in, Cover Girl. Good morning. Yes, Malachi, that or Temu, either one. They have furniture on there now too. I have a feeling it's going to be just as bad, if not worse, than IKEA. Yeah, Cover Girl though. Good morning. How you doing? Justin, yeah, I have that one, and I have the Mini as well. I think it's the Mini. I don't remember what version Mini. One of the newer ones. I got it like maybe 2 years ago. I haven't used them in a while though. It's been probably a year almost. I think I took, yeah, I did take it to Alaska. I didn't take it last year with me though to, I didn't take it last year. Yeah, mine's in a case right now. It's actually in the closet that's like 8 feet away. Bedside tables from IKEA, really? I haven't been to an IKEA in a couple years, honestly. I haven't even looked at where the nearest one is to me. I know we got one back in Indiana, I know that much. I would assume there's one somewhere around here. Justin, you really don't? You don't know where it's at? That's not a good thing. That's not good, Justin. That's not good at all. Alright, let me see what Volanta says our ETA is. Alright, according to this, roughly an hour and 5 minutes. Let's see, Bill, I haven't heard of. Yeah, I was going to say Cincy. I think there's one near Indianapolis, I thought, too. I thought. But yeah, Cincinnati would be the closest to me. You as well. No worries, Malachi. Have a great night, seriously. Thank you so much. Get some sleep. Enjoy your Tuesday. Thank you, as always.
Japan Air 547. Contact Nanchang. Control on 127.525.
Nanchang Control 127.525 for Japan Air 547. Have a great night, seriously. Thank you so much, Malachi. Enjoy your night. Sleep well. Nanchang Control, Air, Japan Air, with you, flight level 350.
Japan 547, maintain control identified. Good evening.
Yes, definitely stay away from the shrimps. No shrimps. Cover Girl, I am doing great. Sorry I missed your message there. I am doing great. I actually got a lot of sleep today. Pretty awake right now. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. But no, I'm having a wonderful day. Countdown's begun. I got 3 more days until I'm off for the 4-day weekend. And then start the new job on Tuesday. Very excited though. How is your Tuesday morning going though? Welcome in though. Yeah, Jill, I do. I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Very excited. Yeah, this airport is not in Say Intention's route or Navigraph's route. Get out of the clouds here soon. Looks like it's slowly breaking up a little bit here. It might. I'm nervous about it. I can try it. I'm nervous. We'll give it a shot here. Don't risk it. Okay, I won't. Usually it does. It worked before. I don't know if it still does. I actually need to go check the other screen on the second computer and see if it's pulling weather data. It might not be. If I do that, I would be comfortable doing it. Tell you what, let me see. I'm gonna put the banner up real quick and I'm gonna see if it actually is pulling the weather data real quick here. Give me a second, everyone. No, EAP, it's not pulling weather data. So that's something, that's the last little piece of the puzzle I gotta fix. I may not have actually reloaded that part when I installed everything, so that shouldn't be too hard to do. Yeah, it should be an easy fix. I gotta remember how to do it here on this system, but it shouldn't take too long. I know it's got to pull it from both computers or something. So I think that might have been part of the problem I was having before with the like network share between the two computers. So I'll have to look at that again, see if maybe it's not pulling it or not. Yeah, it's got to, because the MFD is being pushed out from the second computer. That's where the HDMI cable goes to. So it's got to be able to talk from the second computer to the first computer. But I may have forgot to put a plug-in on one of the computers. That could be very possible. I'll have to remember to do that. That's something I can do for sure over the long weekend. But yeah, if I hit the weather radar, then it should pop up on the MFDs. I know the terrain button doesn't work because my range encoder and the terrain button have some type of internal short on both sides. So I can't move the range. The range only works on 2.5 and 5 miles, that's it. And then if I change it one time off the default to either 2.5 or 5, I can't put it back on the max range, which is kind of crazy. But the only fix for that is to send the EFIS units and the MCP off and have them get rebuilt for the one circuit board that's in there. So that'll be something I'll do in the near future when I can afford to be out those units for probably 6 weeks. Yeah, it's to have them rebuilt. I think they quoted me like $400 or $500. I mean, it's not a lot, but it is. When you were going through that rain, it looked like a hyperspeed. Yeah, no, Justin, it did. It's either warp speed or I always made the nickname of going plaid. I think if I go to the front view, you might be able to see it a little better. There you go. That's awesome. Yeah, it's still a pretty penny for sure. And then, like I said, then the bad thing is if I pull those units out, I'm going to have to use the internal cockpit view and set everything, which, I mean, there's not a whole lot to set there, but when you're like on a quick approach, it makes it kind of a pain. Hopefully we can get above or below this weather here soon. I want to see, I might be able to pull up live weather right now. Let me see if I can. There we go. Okay, I got live weather on Navigraph. We should be about out of it here soon. Yeah, roughly about 40 miles. 40 miles, we should be out of it. Jill, that's your youngest, really? That's awesome. That is awesome. What type of games? Yeah, Jill, I used this app probably, I'm going to say almost 10 years ago, I think. 8 or 10 years ago. It's been a while. It's been a bit. It's changed a lot since I remembered it, too. Oh, yeah, no, Jill, that'd be perfect for this, honestly. That'd be awesome.
Japan Air 547, contact Sherman Control on 133.65.
Yeah, if you need any help, feel free to reach out. I could definitely try to help. I'm still learning a lot on it too, but Simon Control 13365 for Japan Air 547. Thanks, Sam. 88 miles an hour. Yeah, no, we are, Tyler. Simon Control, Japan Air 547 with you, flight level 350. Alright, let's see what else we got on this list. I don't even know hardly any of this stuff. Let's see what this is. Set up OBS? Yeah, Jill, I can help with it. I can help with it. Now that it's all kind of fresh in my mind for the last couple weeks here. Yeah, that's fine. I could definitely help with it. Yeah, not a problem, Jill. Not a problem. Discord might be a little easier that way. We can probably, you know, we could set it up and share screens and stuff that way. I feel like that's probably the easiest method. All right, we'll see if we can get out of this weather here coming up. That's actually really cool, though. It's pulling the real weather conditions from right now. Oh, no way, Jill. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, it's definitely going to have a blast with that. He's going to love that. Oh, that's awesome. No, I'm serious. It's going to be a lot of fun, honestly. Like, probably 6 or 8 months ago when I came up with the idea, I wasn't sure if I really wanted to, you know, start doing stuff like this. I love it now. It's a lot of fun. Yes, Justin, you can. The one guy, Scott, was talking about that the other day. I don't know if you missed it. Yeah, you missed it in the call, I think, when we were setting some stuff up, maybe. But yeah, you can. Out of his shell? Yeah, Jill, it's, honestly, it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's definitely cool because you can kind of, you know, get with a really cool, like, gaming community and meet a lot of cool people. It's definitely a lot of fun. Yeah, Tyler, the only bad thing about that, though, is, like, everything's so expensive right now, too. I mean, trying to do anything custom like that. That's why I've held off on doing a lot of stuff on mine. I mean, it's just, the pricing's crazy right now. Plus, you got all the other stuff going on. I mean, you've got all the crypto stuff coming up, or, you know, been going on the last couple of years. That's driving prices up a lot. And then you've got all the AI stuff. It's just, it's not really a good time for, like, building custom stuff, really. Want to know if the, oh, Justin, sorry, I saw that comment earlier. For what type of work are you going to use it for, Justin? That'll be easier for me to tell you yes or no, like, really quickly. Like, are you wanting it for gaming and, like, video editing and stuff? Yeah. It's what's in your computer? No way. Okay, so long story short, Justin, the Xeon processor is more, I would say 98% used for business server applications. So where you're actually using a main server or mainframe to run multiple clients, multiple computers, multiple user logins, basically an entire business per se is what that would be used for. It's not really a gaming setup. If you want something gaming, I would say you need to look at AMD, like the Ryzen 7, Ryzen 9, or me, I'm more particular Intel, so I would look at like the Intel Ultra or the Intel i9 series. What, Tyler? What are you talking about? I'm in control at Japan Air 547 with you, flight level 350.
Japan Air 547, Sherman Control, identified. Good evening.
I mean, Justin, you can try it. I had, I've got an actual, like, enterprise server sitting in the closet in there, and I tried gaming on it with a decent graphics card, and it didn't work out too well. Of course, it was a lot older, too, though. It's probably 8 years old, 10 years old. It can handle a lot of multitasking stuff, but it doesn't really have, like, the internal processor cache and speed and everything that it needs for, like, multi-threading. I mean, it looks really cool. I'm not going to argue that. It looks cool. You would have to, like, go to Windows Properties and, like, send me the, under System, send me, like, a screenshot of the specs. Like, what model, RAM, and everything that's on it. It should be in your settings. Oh, there you go. You already got it. You already got it. Acer Nitro laptop? Oh yeah, Jill, that should be fine. That should be fine. I've got a...
Japan Air 547. Contact Shanghai Control on 133.225.
Trying to think. I've got a MSI laptop, and it runs almost every game I've basically put onto it. The only thing it doesn't run is any of the newer, like, flight sim stuff, like Microsoft 2020 or 2024, unless I scale the graphics back quite a bit. But anything I would say within the last 2 years or older, you should be fine, depending on what the specs are on it, though. If it's fairly new, you should be okay, depending on, you know, like I said, what the specs are on it. Shanghai Control, Japan Air 547 with you, flight level 350. Let me look this up here, Justin, I'll tell you.
Japan Air 547, Shanghai Control identified. Good evening.
Yeah, you should be okay, Justin. I'm just looking at the model. I just want to see, because I'm not real familiar with that model. i7-13620. Wonder what GeForce RTX. That'd be the only thing. If it's like a 4080 or a 5080 or a 5070. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Justin, do you know what graphics card is in that you have? Wait a minute, Tyler, your board has 4 M.2 slots? I think my board has 6 or 8. I think it's 6. It's the new MSI. Trying to see what mine is real quick. I gotta double check. It's been a minute since I looked. I know, Brady, that's why I was trying to figure that out. That seemed a little crazy. Let me see what it shows here. 3050, 6 gig? Yeah. Justin, that won't be too bad. I'll have to see what I've got. I might have some stuff laying around too. I don't know if I have anything newer than a 3080 or 3070. I would say 3080 minimum, depending on what you want to get into. But if it runs WoW and RPGs, you should be okay. Flight Sim, maybe. You might be okay with Flight Sim. Just depends. Depends on what you set the graphics to, honestly. Okay, Justin, I'll check it out here. Let me see. I want to say I thought I had... Let me see what it has for M.2 drives on mine. Yeah, mine's Gen 5 M.2. Let's see where we're at with this weather. It looks like hopefully it'll clear up. Maybe. Maybe we're going to clear up, I hope. Justin, the easiest way to find that is figure out what motherboard is in it. Figure out what model motherboard's in it, and then you can search that motherboard and see what the max RAM supported on that board is. You also would have to look at the motherboard, find out what you have to go into the BIOS settings, figure out what BIOS it's running, and then go to the motherboard manufacturer and see if there's an updated BIOS that lets you run more than, you know, if the limit, if the max is too low for you, see if there's an updated BIOS that will let you run more. Windows 11, oh, 4050? Yeah, Jill, that's actually really awesome. That is awesome. Definitely the 40 series will let you do frame generation. So, for instance, like let's say your game is only running 30 frames a second, like rendering 30 frames a second, and it's a little sluggish. You can turn on frame generation mode, and then that will actually like double your frame rate, so it kind of uses like AI generation to like double the rate. So for instance, you'd be getting 30, but then you turn that on and it uses AI to like stitch other frames into it to make up the difference, so you actually get more. Not all games support it. I would say most of the larger games would support it, but it's definitely an awesome technology.
Contact German Control on 133.65.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be cool. I'm still running a 3090, which back in the day was almost a $2,000 graphics card like 3 years ago. And I mean, it's running what I've got. So anything close to that or a little above it, you should be great. 3050 like in Justin's, I think you'll be okay for most games. Like I said, 6 gig is about the limit, or the lowest I would run. You just have to you just have to tweak the graphic settings so it doesn't like, you know, overwork itself basically. One stick. Yeah, see, Justin, you got to figure out, there's a lot you got to figure out there, because you got to figure out how many it can hold, and then if it supports dual channel or quad channel, and then, for instance, if you're running 2 sticks, you might have to buy 2 new ones for more, you know, memory size. That's RAM gets very confusing because you got to buy the exact like vendor list of what's supported for that board. So it's best to find the board model number and everything, and what revision it is at the bottom, and then kind of go from there. Oh, you can only have 2. Yeah, you'd have to figure out what the max it supports is. I mean, if you're running 16, I would think you can go to 32. I would say 32 would be a good minimum. Over to Zyma Control on 13365 for Japan Air 547. Zyma Control, Japan Air 547 with you, flight level 350. Yeah, because like what's weird on mine is my motherboard supports quad channel only, so you have to run quad sticks.
Zyma Control identified.
Which is
Good
kind
evening.
of a pain. So I'm running 4 32 gig sticks in mine. Alright, let's mix it up a little bit here. Alright, I think we're finally breaking out of the weather, finally, which is awesome. Yes, finally breaking out of the clouds. That's awesome. Oh, you get max at the 64? That's actually awesome that you can max at the 64. Yes, I do too. Justin, I think that's what I'm running on mine. Pretty sure I'm... No, actually, no, I'm not. I was on my old computer. Now I'm running Kingston Fury. Does he really, Jill? That's hilarious. Jill, you can do like a small desktop setup. Desktop setups aren't honestly too terribly expensive, depending on, you know, what components you get. But you just get, the bad thing about that is, and the bad thing about this is, you're limited to 1 aircraft. Desktop components you can kind of intermix a little bit. Like you can buy a joystick and throttle assembly and rudder pedals and use it on everything. But then when you start getting like the little computer units, the autopilot panels, those are all kind of specific to one aircraft. Yeah, definitely, Joe. Like I said, I could send you some links of stuff that might work, or that might be a good alternative. Honestly, I run the Honeycomb Aeronautical joystick. It's not even a joystick, it's more of like an actual yoke. And then I've got their throttle and their rudder pedal set, and it's the best thing I've ever had. You can actually interchange the actual handles on the throttle to work with Boeing or Airbus or propeller planes. It's honestly like the best all-in-one setup you can get. They're a little pricey, but it's one of those, you know, one-time buy and kind of forget about it. But yeah, Honeycomb Aeronautical is amazing. Yeah, you could probably do that too. Yeah, Jill, I can't remember how much each component is. I want to say they're right around the $300 mark. So, I mean, roughly $300 times 3 components. Yeah, they get pretty expensive. But I've had that set since Microsoft 2020 came out. So, roughly 6 years almost now. And I've never had an issue with them. So, longevity-wise, they're amazing. For the RAM, yeah, no, I know. 32 gigs, 320, I know, Justin. I think I spent, for my 128 gig 4 sticks, 2.5 years ago, I think I paid maybe $250, roughly. I think it was like 165 or something for each set of two. Yeah, it was about 253, 300, right around there somewhere. Yeah, exactly, Jill. That's a great idea, honestly. That's probably what you'd have to do. But yeah, just search up Honeycomb Aeronautical. Here, I'll type it to you so you know. There, that way you can actually screenshot it too. But that's the 3 components. That should be what they're called. And then if you want to get like custom handles for the throttle, like if you want, I think the Airbus ones are separate. It comes with the Boeing ones, like mine here. But you get all, I think it's 4 handles, and then the Airbus ones I think are like an extra $30 or $50 or something. Yeah, no problem. Not a problem at all. I was going to start posting links like that in some of the flight sim channels on Discord, but haven't gotten around to it yet. I might start doing that over the weekend, because I know I get asked that question a lot. All right, let's see here. We're going to start descending in about. We got a little ways yet. On descent. Oh, Jill, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Japan Air 547. Expect the Magog 31 arrival. Dot me transition. Anticipate descent in about 20 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start. Direct dot me.
We'll expect the Mango 31 arrival. Dot me transition for Japan Air 547. Justin, that I don't know. I know, Bridie, it is. Justin, I think you have to add it in to your profile, maybe. I'm trying to remember how I did it. Yeah, I think I linked it through my account, if I remember right. I didn't realize that's what that was. It didn't let me click on it. I didn't know that's what it was. That's actually cool. Oh, I don't know. I don't even see it. Like, which one is it? It's not the crown thing, is it? Or what's it look like? Is it the little blue and white crown? Oh, I have no idea. That's all I did was link it in there, and then I think that was it, actually. That's all I did. That's crazy. That's literally, I logged in, linked it in the account settings, and that's all I've done. I'll double check later, but I'm pretty sure, 99% sure that's all I did. Chill, that's funny. That's hilarious. That's funny. Still in the clouds. Oh, can it really, Justin? I didn't know that. I'm trying to remember when I did mine. I did it earlier yesterday. Like, I did it when I was at work, so like, I don't know, 7 o'clock I think I did. I think it was roughly 7 o'clock when I did it. Alright, let's see where
Hey,
we're
Captain
at here on
TailSpin
the
86, would you like anything to drink or a small snack?
map. No, we're okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Captain. I'm glad to hear everything is okay.
Alright. Got the map view fixed. Chill, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. You can get those little soundboard things. Those are actually really cool. You can do a lot of stuff with the computer and then put one of those soundboards there. He could do it while he's playing games too. It'd be really funny. Yeah, I see him in the shop all the time. Like, they're relatively cheap too. I want to say they're like less than $50 or something. And you can like plug your mic into it, do everything right from there. .12 gig per second download speed? That's awesome. Yeah, mine's showing... mine is showing 1.875. It's actually really awesome. I'm showing 60 frames a second on the streams, and CPU is 4.1% used. That's actually impressive. I know, Jill, I know. I used to do it all the time, like back in the day when I played like Battlefield a lot and a whole bunch of other FPS games like that. I used to do that stuff all the time. I actually would get my joystick out, and me and one of my friends would just sit there and fly around in the jets, doing stunts and making like crazy custom videos all the time. It was a lot of fun. It's what we did in college instead of studying. Yeah, I remember those days. Starting to peek out of the weather, maybe. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we get out of the weather. Yeah, I used to do that all the time. We actually made, I remember back in the day, we made a Battlefield video. I think it was Battlefield 4 we did. Put a lot of time into it. It was like a 5-minute video. It used to be online still. I don't know if it still is. I'll have to see if I can find it. Yeah, no, we did. We did. We even had the Xbox parties too. We had like 3 or 4 Xboxes connected together. That was a lot of fun. Back when Halo came out, like the original Halo. Oh, we're gonna do a little cloud surfing. Do a little cloud surfing. That's fun. Tyler, do you really? Why? I thought you just got that one, Tyler. Or recently, I thought you said. Yeah, no, that's exactly me. That was me. I played that game for probably a year straight. And then after that, I haven't touched an Xbox console since that game came out. And I stopped playing it. It's been that long. And then after that, I migrated into Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I played that for about 6 years straight almost. And then from there, it turned into kind of back and forth with Battlefield. And then from there, Elder Scrolls Online for about 2 years, and then back into Flight Sims again. Final Fantasy VII since '97. That's awesome, Justin. Yeah, I did get into Starfield and Star Citizen a little bit. I do that here off and on, but my laptop doesn't like Star Citizen very well. There you go. There you go, Jill. Just start. We'll just have to start doing clips, and then you should be able to record that voice and make custom voices from that voice. That would actually be funny. You could do that. Really, Tyler? It doesn't allow AMD? That's crazy. Fable? I never did Fable. What was the other game that was like, you had to go like mining? It was kind of space themed. You had to do like resource mining. Yeah, Skyrim was awesome. It wasn't StarCraft. It came after that. I thought it was a pay subscription. Was it EVE Online, maybe? Does that sound right? EVE Online? I feel like it was EVE. That sounds accurate. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it might have been. I'll have to look it up again. Need webcam. The one I have is a cheap one from Walmart. Justin, what about the OBS Bot Mini? That's what I'm running. I've got 2 of the 4K ones. If you go to my profile on the lovely Double T app, they're in my showcase on there. Yeah, the Logitech ones aren't bad either. Yeah, they're pretty good. RuneScape, oh yes, I remember that. I remember that very well. Yeah, they're in my showcase on my profile on the other wonderful app that we all love. Usually if you check on Amazon too, they have a really good sell on them. Because I know Braylon ordered one maybe 2 weeks ago.
Contact Xiamen Control on 123.225.
Xiamen Control 123.225 for Japan Air 547. Xiamen Control Japan Air 547 with you flight level 350. Alright, we got descent coming up here very shortly, about
Japan
10
Air
minutes.
547. Xiamen Control identified. Wan Shanghao.
Alright, we're going to see if we can get the visual runway 13. Not sure if we're going to be able to. I might just turn off air traffic control and do it anyway. We'll see if they let me switch over to runway 13, because that's the really cool approach. I don't remember. EAP, do you remember when they retired that airport? I don't remember when they did. I want to say it was in the 2000s, I thought, maybe. Link on Discord? Oh, yeah, no, Justin, those are actually really good. Those are really good. I've heard a lot of good things about those. I just don't know. I was kind of curious on them too. What the how wide angle they are. If you can like zoom out very well or not. Because I feel like my face camera's pretty good, but I thought maybe if I ran one of those in the rear, I might be able to see more. I'm not sure. Maybe the overhead and stuff too. I don't know.
Japan Air 547. Contact Guangzhou Control on 127.5.
Over to Guangzhou Control 1275 for Japan Air 547. Yeah, one camera. Yeah, I figured you'd only be using one there. I'd be curious to see like what the, you know, like 3 feet away or 4 feet away, how wide angle it is all the way around in a circle. Closed in 98? No way. I thought it was sooner than that. I thought it was more recent. Can I do voice on Discord for him? Jill, you mean like now on a stream or later? We could do a voice call later. Like, yeah, oh, will it be here Saturday, Justin? So you can get everything set up in one shot? That'd be easy if you could. Hopefully they do. Yeah, we can. Oh yeah, yeah. We can do a Discord call. I can do a. He can do a screen share, and I can just watch everything and run through it all. It's actually really simple to do that. Thanks on control. Japan Air 547 with you. Flight level 350. Yeah, Jill, that's really easy to do. Because I can do the same thing.
547.
Yeah.
Guangzhou control identified. Good evening.
I can do. That's what I'm going to do for Justin too. Yeah, no, Justin, you can. Yep, that's real simple to do. You just got to change the source. Really easy. All right, let's see. Approach is coming up. All right, looks like 14,000 feet is our transition. There we go. Yeah, no, Jill, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, I should be free pretty much all weekend. I'll probably, honestly, sleep in a little bit on Friday just from working late Thursday night, and then possibly streaming. But yeah, I should be free Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Hey, Monday night I'll probably go to bed a little earlier, probably by 10. But yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, any of those days should be perfect. Yeah, definitely, Justin. Yeah, just let me know. I should be free pretty much all Saturday, really. $11 on weekends, yeah. Usually weekends for me, usually 11 or noon. Usually. Chrissy, good morning, Chrissy. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, really any time though, Justin, honestly. I'll probably be up, like Saturday, I should be up probably by noon, roughly. And then I might be up a little late streaming. Not this late, probably. I'll probably be... Friday night I should be off by 5. And then Saturday, yeah, I should be up by noon. Noon or 1 at the latest. $2 p.m.? Yeah, 2 p.m. should be fine. Chrissy, I'm doing great. Good morning and welcome in. Happy Tuesday morning. Let's see here. Approach is coming up. Justin, you could just do a screen share. So in Discord, I mean, all I gotta do is bring this headset in the other room, plug it into that computer. That way I have audio and everything, and then yeah, we just go in a normal like voice channel, or just do a one-on-one call like through, you know, DMs or whatever, and then you just do a screen share, and then I can see your screen. Real simple to do. Yeah, you can. Yep, you can do screen share. That's what we did. I don't know if you saw that. You might not have saw the stream when he was setting everything up the other day here for Twitch. I did a screen share, and if you click on like the list of names in the voice channel, if you hovered over mine, it would say watch stream. You can click watch, and you can see the screen share. But that's how it works in like a voice channel. If you go like a private DM with someone, then it only shows, I can only see your screen because no one else will be able to join in and see it too. Yeah, I figured you were driving. I remember that. Alright, hopefully they let me switch to a runway 13. We'll know here very soon. Alright, let's go to the outside view. Let me see if they'll let me switch. Abzu Control, Japan Air 547 requesting runway 13 into Hong Kong. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Japan Air 547, runway 13 not available. Expect ILS runway 31 approach.
Oh well, we're gonna do 13 anyway. We're gonna make ATC mad today. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, either one, Justin. Doesn't matter to me, honestly. They both work the same. Yeah, we're gonna make ATC mad. I'm not worried about it. It'll be fun. I know, exactly. Prepare to copy a number. I want to try to do the visual 13. I mean, that's the iconic old approach into that airport. I want to see if the checkerboard visualization is there or not. That'd actually be really cool. I mean, it doesn't even show up here on... It doesn't even show up here on the Navigraph, which is actually kind of funny. Yes, it'll be fun. It will be fun. No, once we get close, I'll probably, if they start getting crazy about it, I'll probably just close down and say intentions. I wonder if I can... Yeah, it only has runway 31 listed. That's probably why. Yeah, the new say intention stuff is actually really cool. You can actually customize it right through there, but say intentions is loaded with runway 13. Bummer. Oh well. Alright, descent coming up in about 30 miles. 4 minutes to go. I know, chill, I know. That's funny. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Was not expecting to read that comment, honestly. That was perfect. W, Jill. Yeah, that was awesome. Yes, I know. The view is amazing. That's so cool. No, Jill, not yet. Not yet. It's got to be something that really catches me off guard. I have a feeling since we don't have a actual correct approach, I'm going to have to manually control this until we get close on the visual. We'll have to see. EAP, I don't even think I've ever done this approach in Microsoft Flight Sim. Honestly, it's been a while. I really don't think I have. First time for this one. This is almost as crazy as the short runways in New Zealand that we're never going to do again. Just kidding, Brady. Yeah, I'm curious to see if this actual scenery loads it right, though. I'm hoping it does. I'm kidding, Brady. I'm kidding.
Japan Air 547. Descend via Magog 31 to 7000. Dot me transition into Kai Tak Tower. QNH 1008.
That'd be the Mango 31 to 7000. QNH 1008 for Japan Air 547.
Japan Air 547. Contact Hong Kong radar on 125.175.
Over to Hong Kong radar 125.175 for Japan Air 547. Hong Kong radar Japan Air 547 with your flight level 350.
Japan Air 547. Hong Kong radar identified. Good evening.
Alright, I think we're going to have to manually descend. Justin, White Castle? We got White Castle here. It usually doesn't sit with me the next day very well, though.
Ladies and
sadly.
gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to Hong Kong. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted. Thank you for your cooperation.
Alright, we'll see if this works. Yes, exactly. I do too. I do too, Justin. Uh-oh, Brady's like, what's White Castle? Brady's got to Google it now. You're going to have to Google it. You may not feel top-notch the next day, I'll just fair warn you. Yes, Crystals is actually. Crystals, I like Freddy's, and I like, what's the other one that we now have in Nashville? What's the other one? Whataburger, and what's the other one that's similar to Whataburger? Whataburger. No, not Culver's. Is it In-N-Out? No, it's not In-N-Out. I thought there was another one besides Whataburger. We have In-N-Out here. I thought. No, not Five Guys. Five Guys is expensive. I remember the last time I ate there, it was like a burger, a medium fry, and a shake was like almost 30 bucks. I don't think it's In-N-Out. I don't remember what it was. No, they do have amazing burgers. Oh, it is In-N-Out. You're right. You're right, EAP. Because the one we have here is Cookout. We don't have an In-N-Out here. Yeah, I think they just opened a bunch of In-N-Outs in Nashville. What, Brady? No way. Buttermilk shrimp nibblers. What'd you type in? White Castle? Yes, Justin, their small fry is like a large fry too. No way, Brady. I'm gonna have to type that in. I'm gonna have to type that in now. Yeah, there's one in Lebanon. I feel like there's a couple close to Nashville too. Like really close to Nashville. I know, Chrissy, I'm still laughing. I'm still laughing. I gotta type that in. Alright. I gotta do this on my phone, like right now. What'd you do, go to the website? If I don't see this on here, I'm gonna laugh. Spicy Hawaiian sliders, that sounds good. Ooh, they got bunny sliders. Alright, I'm looking for it. Was it under sliders? Or was it a side dish? Oh, it's under sides? Alright, hang on here. Let me see. It says fish nibblers. Oh, no way. Oh, that's funny. I don't even see that. I see fish nibblers. Oh yeah, Justin, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. Do they really? Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna have to look that up. Change the location and see. I wonder if it changes based on where you're, like what store you have selected. That is hilarious. Alright, I got you. No way! Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Right, you gotta put it. You gotta put it in the mod chat and then tag him in it. Oh, that's so funny. That is awesome. Friday just put it in the mod chat. That didn't even pop up on mine. That's hilarious. Awesome view of the sun. Yeah, he's definitely going to. Oh, no way. That's great. EP put it in the community chat. That's even better. Oh, now it's gonna be everywhere. That's hilarious. I know, it actually does, Justin. But I'm kind of wondering if they're actually good, or if it's like chicken nugget shrimp. Like popcorn shrimp. I know, EAP, that's perfect. Oh, that's funny. That's gonna be our next cargo mission. We gotta do it without telling him. Like Thursday night or something, we gotta do it. Yes, we gotta do it. Shrimp dibbler. Buttermilk shrimp dibblers. That's great. Oh, that's funny. Buttermilk shrimp nibblers with oily cocktail sauce. There you go. Oh, that's gonna be funny. I know, Jill, I know. My side's actually hurting a little bit too. I was laughing so hard. Yes, exactly, EAP, exactly.
Japan Air 547. Contact Kaitak approach on 119.1.
Kaitak approach 1191 for Japan Air 547. Kaitak approach Japan Air 547. Flight level 170.
Japan Air 547 Kaitak approach identified. Good evening. Expect the ILS runway 31 approach into Kaitak Tower.
Nope, we're going to do the visual runway 13 approach, but thank you. What? I just read that comment. Oh, that's funny. Oh, no way. That's great. Oh, man. Yes, I know, we are. Yeah, they're gonna get quiet here very soon. Alright, it looks like it's got the approach set up. We'll have to see how this works. I don't even know where this airport is at on the map. I feel like it's over here by the city, I feel like. Actually, I think that's the turn. Yeah, we'll have to see here. I don't chill, I won't either. I won't either, seriously. Yeah, what did Justin miss? I missed something too that. Justin message? What? What did I miss? I saw that. I saw it. I saw it. No, we definitely do. I'm never gonna look at tartar sauce the same. Seriously, Jill. I'm thinking the same thing too. Especially when it sits for a while in the bottle. And it's got like that oil
Please
consistency.
turn off all
Yeah,
electronic
that just
devices
ruined it
and
for me.
stow them
Thanks,
until
guys.
we have arrived at the gate. Kindly put your tray tables away. Ensure your seats are in their full upright position and fasten your seat belts. The current weather in Hong Kong is mild with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. Our assigned gate is Gate 4. Thank you for your cooperation, and we look
Landing
forward
lights
to
on.
welcoming you to Hong Kong.
I know, Jill, I know. I don't know if I can eat either. I really don't think I could. Hey, isn't that the airport? I think that's it. EAP, isn't that the airport? I think it is, right there by the city. That looks like it. That's so cool. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Because it's only a one runway airport. And the cityscape's actually really cool looking. That's actually really awesome. And then that's all the blinking lights are the approach. Oh, EAP, I see it. I see it. I see the checkerboard.
Japan Air 547, I need you on an extended downwind for a bit. Turn left, heading 165 vectors for the ILS runway 31 approach.
This is going to be an awesome approach. Alright, be quiet, say intentions. We're not using you anymore. They're going away. We're going to make them mad. We are going to make them mad. It's alright, Bridie. You'll see it when we're on the actual approach. There's actually a little checkerboard that lights up that shows pilots when to make the southern turn to line up with the runway. Yeah, I've never done this before. This is actually going to be really cool. No, I know. I already closed it, Justin, because they're not gonna be quiet the entire time. Because at runway 13, this iconic approach is not in their database. It'd be cool if we can get it added in, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Yeah, they will. That's going to make kind of like doing the clips and stuff kind of pointless. Alright, 6,000 feet coming up. Hopefully the wind isn't too wild right here, because that'll mess it up too. I think it looks like we're going to be okay on winds. Alright, down to 6,000. Alright, are we flying over the actual new Hong Kong airport? Yeah. Alright, so there's the new Hong Kong airport. That's actually really cool too. EAP, I think this is default. So all I had to do was download Kaitak, and then just I put it at the top of the scenery INI file, so it downloaded that first, and then loaded everything else kind of around it. I could post the link in the X-Plane folder for the X-Plane channel for this airport. There's a lot of custom stuff you can add in though for like the approach and everything, but I never did all that. I just loaded in the airport and then modified the scenery file, and that was it. But either way, it's not going to work for, say, intentions, I don't think. Yeah, no, X-Plane is awesome. It is awesome. Yeah, no, everything else is all default. The only thing, like I said, the only thing I'm running is Map Enhancement Pro, and then the Sim Heaven vegetation package. That's it. And the Sim Heaven one was free. Map Enhancement's either a monthly or yearly subscription. Either way, it's worth it though. Yeah, payware aircraft, yeah. The only thing I'm running, honestly, is Zibbo, and then I do have a couple of the Airbus families on there, Phoenix, and that's it, I think, on here. Oh, and I have the Rotate MD-11, and one other one. Is it Flight Factor 777 maybe? I think I have that on here too. I don't know if I put it back in here since I reloaded everything though. Down to 45. Yeah, I know. X-Plane 13 is going to be phenomenal. That's going to be so awesome. Oh yeah, this is going to be an awesome approach. Jargon standing in PAT text. Let's go. Let's go. This is going to be awesome. I know, Justin. It's because it's not actually in the database. I wish it was.
1,000 to go.
Barrel roll time? Oh, no way. No way.
$1,000. $500. $400. $300. $200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
$80.
That was actually really awesome on approach. We got to do that again. We definitely got to do that one again. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was a little wiggly. It was very lined up pretty good until the rollout there. But we had about a 30 knot tailwind, which kind of messed it up. I think we need to do this approach again and then turn the weather off and just leave clouds and no wind. Actually see how cool it is. No, I know the scenery was amazing. I think I talked to the guy. He said that on his page he actually like custom made this scenery from the original, which is actually awesome. I mean, we even got yachts here, which is really cool. Full sun, yeah, for sure. I definitely want to see it full sun too. Like late afternoon. This is live time of day right now. I think like an early morning departure out of Shanghai, into here would be actually really awesome. Where's the board? Yeah. I will actually zoom in. You can see it. Actually, I'll do the replay. The replay's even better. I'll play it on the replay. You can see the board. No, I know it does. I think it does look very close to Microsoft Flight Sim. I think the actual light textures are a little bit better. Justin, baby, that's a very long flight. Very long flight. This airport's not even there anymore. I think it's all shipping, like port shipping yard or something, I think now. Yeah, cover girl. It was on the landing because we had winds from the tail behind us, pushing us a little bit. Yeah, we definitely got to add this one in our, I'd say, top 10 favorites for sure. This is actually really cool. Should do this one on a weekend when everyone's awake to see it, kind of as a surprise. Banked approach, I know. That is so cool. That's actually how it's set up too. That's why they have all the lights in the actual scenery. Like the strobe lights, so you know exactly when to start making the turn. Oh, this airport's completely full. Interesting. There might be parking down here, it looks like, maybe. Maybe not. Donuts in the 737. Oh well. Alright, we're gonna park backwards. Yeah, we're just gonna nose in. We're gonna nose in. We have fun. Oh, that's a tanker truck. Let's not hit the tanker truck. Let's pull up a replay. Yeah, it should be alright. Alright, everyone was asking about the checkerboard. It'll be right there on the left. See it right there on the left. It's like white and red. And then you can see the lights blinking there in the scenery. Yes, yes, Turgan, it was. It was. Tyler, that was 152 knots. That is 5 plus the reference speed. Should have came in a little bit slower though with the tailwind, but still really cool though. I like this approach. That's definitely one of my top 5s now. For sure. Yeah, no, it's actually awesome scenery. That looks so cool. Yeah, it's definitely awesome scenery. Oh, is it in 24 too? That is awesome. Yeah, this actually looks really cool for what it is. Just even here in X-Plane, that looks awesome. All right, everyone. It is 6 a.m. I need to get some sleep, get some food quick. Get to bed. Friday, did you really? That's funny. That's funny. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon, seriously. Hopefully soon. Did you comment? Yeah, let me look here. Let me look here real quick. Hold on. Private charter sounds good. Sounds like it's. Oh, I see. Okay, I got it now, Justin. Hang Jargon, have a great rest of your day. Seriously, thank you so much as always. Enjoy your night. Cover girl, you as well. Seriously, sleep well. Tyler, you too. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, just I'll read through it. Look like I got most of it here. That would be cool though. We should. If I ever got private charter, we should do a flight over there. Too bad the airport's not up anymore though, unfortunately. Boo. Chrissy, have a great rest of your day as well. Seriously, sleep well, everyone. Have a great day at work, Chrissy. All right, everyone, take care. Have a great rest of your day. Justin, you as well. Seriously, everyone, thank you so much for all the help in the chat, as always. Everyone, much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Stay safe. Take care, everyone. And we will catch you tomorrow night, roughly same time. Should be a little earlier, roughly between 2 and 2:30 a.m. tomorrow. But take care, everyone. Much love, everyone. Stay safe and have a wonderful Tuesday.